Here's an explainer for essential question number 3, version 9 in spring 2011. Calculations for question number 1 are just to calculate the internal rate of return. Pretty easy. All you're doing is taking that $32 that's in time period 2, dividing it by the $22, which is your initial cost in time period 0. Taking the square root of it, because that $32 in period 2, subtracting 1, and it gets you the interest rate of 20.6%, which is barely above 20, but it makes it so we'll be able to use that asset in question number 4. The next question, which probably the easiest, is going to be question 3 down here, which is basically just the exclusive choice question where you're supposed to find the one with the highest present worth. Well, if you go up here, you see that the present worth of asset B is 15.95. Kind of hard to beat. So B is the best one if you just buy it and then lose it. No service is actually provided by it. Question 2 requires you to provide 12 years of service, and that's where that annual worth criteria kicks in. So you're just looking for A, giving P on each one of these assets, where the end that you're stretching it out for is just its life. So asset number 2, A lasts 2 years, asset B lasts 4, and so on down the line. So the annual worth of asset A should calculate out to 2.56. For asset B should be 5.03. Asset C should be 1.85. And asset D is a negative number since its present worth is negative. So clearly asset B, well, that's the best one. Again, the idea is that asset B is great when you can buy one, let it burn out, buy another one in time period 4, let it burn out, buy another one in time period 8, and that one burns out in time period 12. So you've covered the entire 12 years of service that's there. The final question is what happens when you change that minimum acceptable rate of return to 20%. Well, once you do that, all your present worth and annual worth calculations are gone, and you're stuck using the incremental internal rate of return procedure that we've already seen. Well, step 1, eliminate all your assets that have internal rates of return less than minimum acceptable. So D goes out the window. Step 2, grab the one with the lowest initial cost, that's C, and see if you'd upgrade from it to the one with the next highest initial cost, that's B. So you're checking the A to B incremental internal rate of return. That ends up being 38.16%. Well, that's above 20, so you're supposed to upgrade from C to B. Well, you've only got an asset left, so you have to see if you should upgrade from B to A. And so that BA increment ends up being negative infinity, which is definitely less than 20, the minimum acceptable rate of return. So B ends up being your best asset. And that's the quick explainer for essential question 3, version 9 in spring 2011. Thank you.